Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Welcome back to White Crow Tarot. This is your energy check-in for June 2021. How we doing, guys? How are we handling this Mercury retrograde energy? It's, kind of want to quell any notions about the retrograde. You know, it's meant to unleash. It's meant to release. That's what retrogrades are for. Releasing energy, releasing things that are holding you back, that will propel you into the next phase of your life, so to speak, as it were, right? Don't forget, guys, we have the solar eclipse occurring on June the 10th, and that is plus the new moon in Gemini. So this is, you know, thinking about what are you calling in, what are you releasing. Contracts and things like that, I would try to keep to a bare minimum. If you're making any drastic changes that revolve around communication and legalities, things like that, try to keep those down to a bare minimum. Other than that, guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. This retrograde has been a little rough for me, as you can see. Have we noticed anything different just in the time of me talking? Does anything look a little different? We're in a new location. Well, not new to me, but new to you, my viewers, to the channel. This is my office, by the way. Not gonna dwindle. Cancer, you're up first, so just wanted you to know. If you guys ever look for your sign, Cancer, this is you. Alright? I always stick you right over here, just so you know. Or question what sign we're on. Or starting you off. You wanted to be first, so I was actually kind of happy to see that. You and Virgo wanted to be first of the signs. Cancer, you are a cardinal sign, though, so you take point on matters. So I kind of like to see you as a point man of your sign, or of the water signs. That doesn't surprise me. So, but it's nice to see your energy. It is. Guys, if anything is resonating with you, this is just a quick energy check-in. If anything resonates, be sure to give a like on the channel. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys. Help your girl to continue growing and delivering you these messages. I'm sorry for the past couple of weeks. My messages have been a little stagnant, but I've been working through the energy. I should be back on a regular schedule in the coming weeks, but you'll also be seeing several readings dropping for you here very soon. So not to worry, I've had to transition myself, and it's just been a process, guys. Speaking of processes, Cancer. Your overall message is belladonna. Belladonna, which is, belladonna is a herb. It's a plant. It sparks visions. It sparks, those who use belladonna often call it a hallucinogen. It could even have been considered a poison back in certain cultures. But belladonna is your overall. So there's caution and guidance when and how to use belladonna. It can bring clarity, but it's also telling you to. As a message, it's telling you to stand firm in your beliefs. You are going through some things right now, Cancer. I feel it. Sensing some sadness for some of you. Underlying your spread, we have the Five of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. And here you are, coming out as the Moon. The Moon, I'm sensing a lot of just juggling going on for you right now, Cancer. In the realm of work, this probably has to do with juggling multiple things at once, multiple projects at once, if you're in positions of authority, you know, that kinds of thing. For many of you, the overall message I'm getting with this, though, is in the realm of relationships. A Five of Cups situation, maybe dealing with more than one, maybe juggling more than one. Cancer, that's not necessarily you, but this could be someone in your environment. dealing in that energy, dealing with the energy of juggling perhaps more than one, but you are being called to seek out your spirit guides at this time. And see the infinity here, the infinity symbol around the shaman and the bear is really, I'm drawn to the feather. If you're seeing feathers right now, Cancer, that is a sign from your spirits that they are with you. Your angels, if you see a feather, they are with you. They're really wanting you to step into your true self. Someone's calling you back to spirit, as it were. This could be partially even an awakening going on for many of you. And again, the retrograde is meant to bring out fears in the moon that are hidden from us. So, Cancer, anything that you had hidden or that was hidden from you is going to be illuminated. And you are kind of here to back that up. So, anything that is bringing you sadness, bringing you sorrow, putting you in possibly a third-party situation, or just, that could even be in an energy of being too negative, guys. You know, we do see a couple featured here, and there's someone sad off in the distance. I'm feeling an energy of, and he's kind of looking at her in scrutiny like, is it me or him? You know, is it going to be me or is it going to be him? You know, it's kind of a catch-22 energy going on here. So, guys, of course, flip roles as you wish. You could be dealing with something or someone in that energy. All right. Your overall message, Cancer, is, oh boy. I'm not laughing, but it is the Three of Cups. You know what I mean? The Three of Cups. Energy check-in. You guys got your guard up, don't you? Sensing foul play in your relationships? Possibly? Possibly. Possibly. Look how she's looking at him. Like, this is her true love, you know, and he's kind of like, I see you. I see you, buddy. I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if I can trust you. Regardless, this is about reunion. It's about reunion. There is a sense of jealousy and combativeness here. I'm just picking it up off the energy of this particular card. I don't want to share what I have with anyone else kind of energy. Regardless, this is the Three of Cups, which is about sharing, so it makes the whole story very kind of ironic in that sense, as it were. Very much. Alright, Cancer. You have drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, and witness. Drawing down the sun, drawing down your light at this time, Cancer. You also have Florida waters. This is cute. Florida waters. The natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. I think many of you are also cleansing out toxic cycles out of your life at this time. You're being forced to illuminate, again, the sun is about illumination, illuminate patterns, people, toxic people possibly in your life who aren't serving you. You know, maybe stuff that was going on under your nose that you didn't quite know about, you know, or you weren't aware of, right? Or Cancer, if this was you, this could be you having hidden emotions and secrets coming to the light, as it were. Things being found out. And so flip energies as it applies here, people, for the cross watchers who are on here. Again, this is supposed to be a very general reading, guys. We're not going deep today. Alright? Not for this reading. Just an energy check-in. Okie dokie. Nothing too serious. We don't do that. Not right now. Not during all this retrograde stuff. Okay? Not for me. My mind is just like, no, I think not. If you want to play around on your own time, not my time. That's what someone could be saying, by the way. You want to play around on your time, not my time. I don't got time to play. Are we doing this? Are we not doing this? Don't have time to play. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what do you do when you can't get your love life right? We focus on work. 8 of coin. Yes, I think so. Show me Cancer's overall energy. Beautiful. Interesting. Okay, let me be dealing with the Earth sign. Wow. Okay, here we go. I think you guys are going to be looking right happy here. And focusing on the work, we have the King of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. The King of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. So, in a work situation, maybe? This could be a married couple for some of you. This could be your significant person. But this is quite frankly all you, Cancer, stepping into this energy. You look kind of angry at work, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, because because it looks or feels like everything that you've worked on has kind of backstabbed you or hurt you in some way. Or it feels like that to you, because her foot is literally resting on a bed of thorns here. And it's all busted and bruised and bleeding. And it's like she's refusing, though, to put her work down no matter how much it hurts her. Ooh, I don't like that. No. This is a classic case scenario. When do I walk away, you know? When to walk away. You may also have some fire and earth placements in your chart, Cancer. I felt the need to say that. So just look out for that overall. The Hermit. Some of you are going to go into isolation. Take some time off for yourselves. And honestly, if this situation, whatever happened here, was very rough for you, then possibly the best thing. You know? You may ghost some people. Cancer. I hope this message did serve you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments. Leave a like on the video if something did. I'll see you very soon for your solar eclipse reading. Be well. Pisces. Welcome back to White Crow Tarot. This is your energy check-in. If you stuck with the intro, you know how this goes, Pisces. Welcome back. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, support the channel. Leave me a comment, drop me a comment, Pisces, or don't. You know, it's just an energy check-in, guys. Nothing too serious. Pisces, I'm sensing some energy around you right now. Some of you kind of just literally want to drop everything you're doing right now and just kind of withdraw from the world, run away, as it were. Just not be bothered, The burden of things is bothersome. It is. You just don't want to be bothered. You want to process. A lot of you are thinking heavily about how to make your next move, how to do the next thing, where to go. Some of you are at a crossroads in your life, and I know that not only because we have the Two of Wands right here. You know, following that, we also have the Eight of Cups. This could say you're going to be traveling, you're going to be moving, or you feel like walking away. For some of you, you know, we have the Ten of Pentacles right here, the Ten of Sacred Circles, which is your home. It's your village. Some of you are seeking a new home, a new village, or quite literally you will be making these shifts in your life. And you're thinking about it. Some of you have been bottling up a lot of pent-up emotion. rage, I even feel the need to say. There's a storm coming, Pisces. There's a storm coming, is what I felt the need to say. Be careful. You can conjure a storm just by your own thought. You can conjure a storm just... You can will it into being. Pisces, you are actually capable of doing that. Your energy. You can what you put your focus on, you can easily manifest. So just be careful what you're giving your focus to at this time. Okay? Be very careful. Your intentions are powerful. So take some time out if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Take some time out to refocus your thoughts at this time. Write in a journal. Write in your appreciations. Talk to yourself about what you want. Find an outlet for this. It feels... I have to be honest, I don't know where this anger is coming from, but that's kind of what it feels like, guys. It feels like rage. It feels like frustration. And guys, keep in mind, we're in a Mercury retrograde right now. Communication is not going to be all that great, One of those things. If there are issues going on right now in the home, with family and things like that, just try to circumvent or circumnavigate around dealing with heavy matters right now. Don't put those kinds of burdens on yourselves to deal with huge matters of importance right now. Don't not deal with something if it has to be dealt with. That's not what I'm saying at all. Obviously, if something needs to be dealt with, you have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Stuff that's important, but stuff that can be those random conversations, Some of you are graduating. Some of you are getting your lives ready for the next chapter of your life, which is maybe moving away from home or moving to a new state or moving in general, just doing the next thing. Some of you, this is moving up in your job careers or moving on from a current partnership. For those of you in relationships, whatever this moving on element feels like, you're being called to really set your intentions about what you want so that you continue to call in your true manifestation. Okay? Sorry if you can hear any dogs barking. Oh, by the way, we are in a new setup. How do we like it? Of course, I don't care how anyone likes it. This is for me, guys, but just in general, I can go ahead and tell you. This was a transition for me. Yeah, just a huge old transition. It isn't like something minuscule to me, or to many, I'm sure, was actually very, very, very hard for me. And I think I explained this to my earth signs, that I've been called to shift from one place to another. And it's not a huge shift, but it's a shift for me because you get into a pattern, you get into a routine, you get into a way of doing things, and suddenly you're like, well, it's just not working anymore. I'm being called in a new direction. I am having to walk away and leave everything that I have known behind. Not everything. It's part of this chapter of what can you take with you, what's important, Your overall energy, Pisces. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Which cup do you choose? I think some of you want the cup that illuminates your intuition. You want the cup that kind of answers all of the cups for you, that kind of lets you have everything. You want the cup that gives you all the cups. It's like, well, which cup? Well, which cup lets me have all the cups? This is genie. Like, some of you are like genies, It's like, well, the genie, you only get 3 wishes. Okay, well, one of those wishes could be to wish for more wishes, right? No. But Pisces brain kind of thinks like that. Well, I'll just use one of those wishes to wish for more wishes, and that should, that should do it, right? Don't illusion yourself, Pisces. That's how but Pisces is also kind of like, well, why shouldn't that work? People don't think outside the box like that. I do. Technically, whoever you are, both of you are. There are two people here. This could be your dominant feminine, your divine feminine, and your divine masculine as well. This could be the two aspects of yourself that you're calling into balance right now. This part of yourself that wants to be illuminated, and I'm really drawn to the Eye of Horus in this cup here. You can't really see it, but yeah, they're looking at the Eye of Horus in that cup. They're both seeing two different things. I feel like they're looking into the same cup, but seeing a completely different story. This person sees what she wants to see. She sees what she's calling in, her desire, her passion, her manifestation. But he's looking into the cup and he's seeing his desire, his passion, his manifestation, what he really wants. And there could be even some contradiction between what these two want from each other, even though they're both staring into the same cup, but they're seeing two totally different realities. Some of you, I felt the need to say, could be experiencing that, where it's like, those around you, it's like you're living in the same environment, you're doing the same thing, but you're seeing something completely different or separate from those around you. And they don't have your perspective, Pisces. They don't know how to see things from your perspective, and they can't, quite frankly, because it's yours. It's uniquely your perspective. You may have to get better at communicating this, or at the very least communicating that thought. You know what I mean? But because we do have rising winds here for you, underlying your spread. Yeah. Rising winds is about... Before, the winds, like the weather, was contained in a little bag. It was given to man by the gods, right? All the weather conditions were contained in a little bag and given to man by the gods. But then, suddenly, man got curious and opened the bag and unleashed all the winds that go and the weather conditions around the world, and could never contain them again. And they went off and kind of did their own thing and had a mind of their own. So legend goes, you know what I mean? But regardless, let's see. You also have mugwort dreams, rhythm, higher self, reality, and rest. Some of you are being called to do this. Your dreams are even calling you to do this. There's what is mugwort? I'll look that up, actually. You're trying to connect with your higher self. Some of you, I think, through meditation, if you're trying to develop your intuition a little bit more, could do that. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Hurry. Mugwort dreams. Get some rest at this time, Pisces. Don't overwork yourself either, is what I felt the need to say. We also have Banyan, blessings, security, the Hermit, expansion, and stability. It's like you've got all these contradictory elements trying to come in at once. Some of you, and it's wreaking havoc. It's too much that you're doing at one time. That's how it kind of feels. Because some of you are really heavily manifesting some stuff, but it's like with all this manifestation, with all these things that you're bringing in, it's like you're also meeting all this opposition. It's just like, it's amazing how your energy works that way. It's kind of like the thing you are calling in is also, expect the very opposite of that to occur as well. Whatever that is in your reality. That's how it feels to me. It's really interesting. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we have the Chariot in reverse currently under this spread. Or just the Chariot, however you want to do it. I'm not really concerned with reversals right now. Cancer energy with the Chariot. Let me know. Page of Swords on the split. You're watching. Again, some of you feel like you want to move away, but you can't. You want to escape, but you can't. And you're waiting, watching. It feels a little immature, a little bit, for some of you. Like you get into a fight, maybe with a spouse or with a partner. Some of you could be dealing with your kids at this time. You feel very young. Or parents that are just putting all their expectations on you, if you know what I mean. Maybe a little micromanaging going on, if you know what I mean. Some of you have felt the need to say that. Show me. And so you're just like, just leave me alone. Somebody please just leave me alone. I want to go into hermit mode and just do my thing. Don't overwhelm me with your fears or your insecurities, especially not while we're in a Mercury retrograde. Please don't do that, guys. Let's put big decisions, make big decisions, save those for later. Overall energy, please, for Pisces. Show me clearly. What does Pisces need to know moving forward? Be yourself. King of Cups. Be yourself, Pisces. Be your true self. Operate from your pure and loving heart space. You don't have to hold back. You don't have to hold back, Pisces, about what you know. You may feel like you do, or you're guarding your true self. Yeah, Seven of Cups again. It's this overwhelm. This sense of overwhelm. Seven of Cups. Look, featured here are the lamps of the genie. Yes, I told you. So you guys are little genies out here. There's the Hermit. Right there. Going into isolation to figure out what you want, Pisces. There's a lot of mixed emotion here. I'm sorry if I'm not detailing this out very well for you guys today. It feels like that, though, for you. It feels like too much that you're trying to do at one time. So just keep that in mind, guys. Pisces, I hope this message did serve you today. Please drop a like on the video. Drop me a comment as well if something did resonate. I will see you very soon for your solar eclipse reading. Stay tuned. Be well. Scorpio, welcome back to Waite Tarot. This is your energy check-in. Welcome back, Scorpio. Alright, guys. So, not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot going on. This is just checking in with some energy. I myself have made some adjustments. Speaking of which, do we notice anything different going on? Scorpio, I hope all is well with you. A couple downloads came in for you. Interesting to use the word downloads because one of your first cards is telekinesis. Telekinesis, which is basically about controlling the world with your mind. Okay? Mind over matter kind of energy. And it's kind of funny, it's here represented by the Ace of Swords, as it were. The Ace of Swords, mind over matter, Scorpio. You putting your thoughts to work, putting your thoughts to work for you. And learning to trust in your ability to, that what you speak, what you think, you create. Whether you believe that or not. Whether you subscribe to the idea that your thoughts do really create your reality. I know because many of you have struggled with that thought. In fact, you have felt trapped in a repeating pattern of thought for a very long time. Eight of Swords. You feel trapped in a repeating cycle of thought. Some of it stems from actual pain, heartbreak, wounding, that kind of thing. You're ready to move on, though. And it's really, this particular Eight of Swords is so very fascinating because she's capable of moving on. She's just got to be willing to pick up those swords, right? And move it out of her way. She knows that the future's out there. She's just got to be willing to dive into, to move those swords aside here and dive into those waters. Now, Scorpio, you are a water element, so that should be no feat for you. But if you have a repeating cycle or pattern of thought, then you can sometimes blind yourself from seeing how to explore your own cups, how to dive into those waters. Okay, there's a high-rise castle being illuminated up here by the sun, but it's kind of being hidden from you, or it's been hidden from you for a long time. You gotta move these swords out of the way, and you gotta swim to it. You gotta go to it. You gotta be willing to move out of your own way, Scorpio. Very interesting. Kind of here you are with Judgment. Moving from one reality to another. Judgment. Okay. Going from one reality into another. Now it looks here like she's being lifted through a portal here, as it were. And there's a face. There's someone on the other side here pulling her through this portal for her own resurrection. She had to, it's funny, look at this synchronicity here. She had to travel through all these different dream states, right? Some of you are doing some heavy dreaming right now, by the way. And you're seeing a lot of visions right now too, are coming to you in your dreams. It's like, and it's funny how she's rising out of her bed through the water. Judgment reflected here is rising through the water. That's really beautiful. There's someone on the other side trying to help you. You just don't see it. You know who that person is, Scorpio? It's you. The Fool. Could be an Aquarius. Could be an Aries. But it's you. It's your new beginning. For some of you, it could be your children. For some of you, there was something you held on to for a long time. Very long time. An idea. Something you weren't willing to let go. Something you knew, I need to let this go. I need to let this false belief, this false pattern of thinking, I need to let it go. It's not serving me. It's not serving me in my relationships, and it's not serving me in life in general. I've held on to this idea for long enough, and now I need to move in a new direction. It's time. Whatever that is, whatever's being revealed to you at this time in this Mercury retrograde energy, I don't envy you, Scorpio, but then again, you know, I'm kind of going through it myself, guys. Just navigating this energy. No big thing. No big thing, guys. And this isn't meant to be a huge reading for you today. It's just, you know, to check. Ooh, hello. The Tower. There you are, underlying the spread. Oh boy. What happened? Show me. Okay. Beautiful. Well, I did say you were dealing with an Aquarius, the Star, the Knight of Coin, and a Page of Cups. To the Six of Swords. I see. This is about a new beginning for you, Scorpio. This is about moving on. Some of you are literally moving. Some of you are chasing your dream, but you're kind of having to reclaim what that dream was for you, Scorpio, or is for you. It's been kind of slow, you know. We go from your water energy all into this air and this pentacle, you know. Page of Cups. I think you're going to go for it, Scorpio. You're going after a dream you had that felt very far away. And it was, you just kind of toyed with the idea. You never really took any action on it, you know. He's kind of toyed with the idea of, yeah, it would be nice to do this thing. It would be nice to go after this thing, but it always felt so far away that why bother really trying to go for it? Why bother really trying to reach for it? No, many of you are going to do it. You're going to. You're actually, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is really beautiful, Capricorn energy. This is you putting your feet on the ground and making things happen in your life. That it's not just a thought for you anymore. It's not just this wish way up out there in the sky. It's attainable, and you're taking practical steps to obtain it. You are moving. 6 of Swords. And that could be maybe some of you had self-doubt, limiting beliefs about yourselves. Many of us do, guys. We're human. It's how we're not propping up those beliefs anymore, right? We're not propping up those beliefs that just keep us down and keep us way down and tied down in our own negativity. That's the truth. We are releasing ourselves from that crutch, that chokehold on our own dreams, because realistically, what can you do with them? For some of you, the Tower for you is physically moving. And see, we've got a woman here with their child. You're doing it yourself, Scorpio. You and your child are going. Man or woman here, irrelevant. You know, I see a woman here carrying her child across the river. Across the river here. Okay, we're going after this high-rise castle. Something was illuminated for you, I feel the need to say. You saw a truth about something. You did. You did. And it struck you like a bolt of lightning. That's the Tower crumbling. Possibly to do with a 2 of Cups scenario here. Yeah, that is the Tower crumbling, guys. The Tower crumbling because, and those are the Lovers jumping from the Tower because they realize this foundation, this structure that was built isn't serving us. It's not really a structure at all. Because who knows why? I can probably guess why. I feel it. 2 people maybe have grown apart. For the most part. You've grown apart from your situation, or your person, or your environment. And so you're being asked to make a change now. Yeah. You have Hecate's path, cycle of life, night magic, crossroads, and letting go. Hecate was considered a witch, and she's the witch of the night. The witch of the night, her only companion is fire. Now for you, Scorpio, that kind of makes sense. So for you Scorpios out there who are drawn to fire signs, and Scorpio, you know, that kind of is alchemy, you know, fire and water. So, and I kind of see that, you know, a lot of Scorpios are drawn to fire signs, or people with fire heavily aspected in their chart somewhere, you know what I mean? Because you guys, the alchemy that's needed there, something to balance that water, you know, something to balance that fire. It's alchemy, right? Hecate, though, is about reminding you of the goddess within. Yeah. You're letting go of the old. And I know that because you also have mantra medicine. Mantra medicine. Which is about command, song, incantation, and containment. This is about what you speak, you create. This is about, and number 17, which could be a life path number for you. Some of you could be born on November 17th. Some of you, or November 6th. Felt the need to say November 17th for some of you. This is, or even November 16th. Regardless, 17 can feel like a life path number. And it's about speaking what you want into existence. It's about maintaining a positive affirmation, because you are just as capable of manifesting the dark as you are the light. See here? Look at your contrast here. You are just as capable of manifesting the light as you are the dark. You are that powerful, Scorpio, and your thoughts are that powerful, whether you will it or no, whether you even give yourself that credit or not. Many of you probably shun this aspect about yourselves. No, that's you know, that's not real. Or even if it is real, even if you do acknowledge it, there's this sense of, I don't want to acknowledge what I know to be true just because I currently don't want to do anything about my situation. And that's that fixed energy. I want to stay stuck in a pattern of thought. So what the universe is just trying to remind you to do is not to get trapped, literally, not to get trapped, Eight of Swords, in your unthinking. To think that you are helpless, that you are a victim. Because while you may have been a victim, Scorpio, to tragic events in your life, that is not who you are. So it's important to change your dialogue. Yes, shit that happened to you. Yes, you have gone through shit, but you are not the shit that has happened to you. You are capable of taking control over your life now. Yes? Oh yeah. You are capable of making those cuts. Queen of Swords. You guys let me know. You got a lot of air in your reading today. A lot of it. So you may have a heavy air placement. Some of you, I also felt the need to say, are desiring communication. Communication, but you're making cuts, Scorpio. Straight up. Being cold as ice about it, too. But not, you know? She's kind of... The Queen of Swords is represented by a... I want to say this is a whole... Oh, it's either Asian or Hawaiian, I want to say, figure here. Regardless, it's, you know, it's all esoteric. It's all transverse energy. It feels very Asian to me, though. But regardless, the Queen of Swords, you know, she's cold as ice, willing to sacrifice if it's not serving her right. Scorpio, I hope this message did serve you. Just a quick little brief check-in. Come back to the channel. Probably starting tomorrow. We're releasing some solar eclipse readings for everyone, for all the signs. So I'll see you then. Be well. Guys, thank you for coming back and supporting White Crow Tarot for all the signs. I do appreciate you. If any of the readings or any of the messages did resonate with you, be sure to leave a like on the video. Support your girl. You can also, guys, connect with me at my social media accounts. All are listed down below in the description box. If you're interested in any of the decks that I currently use on the channel, all of those are listed down below in the description box as well. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Sending you so much love. I will see you soon.